She got me. Yeah, she got me. Hey guys, so today we're going to do something new. DIY, Sunstrip install, enjoy, stay tuned. So then guys, let's go straight off the rip. This is the third time I'm recording this. First one just didn't go well at all. So obviously I had to do it again. Second one, install was absolutely beautiful. I'll put a picture up here of the Audi looking pretty sweet. So I didn't want to rip that off because that looked really good. So what we're going to do, I've actually found another vehicle to do it on. So we're going to do it all over again, and hopefully this time it works. So then, what you're going to need to do this is, most importantly, you're going to need the Sunstrip itself. Can't really install the Sunstrip without it. You're going to need a knife, a squeegee, make sure it does have the microfiber cloth on the end, that's so you don't scratch anything. You'll need some masking tape, tape measure, a couple of microfiber cloths, a squeegee bottle with water and 1 drop of washing up liquid. Just one, no more, just one. Rubbing alcohol, that's really important, we'll go through that in a second, and a cloth for that. That's all you're going to need for this. If you are like me and have some car wrapping stuff, these magnets are fantastic for helping you line it all up, that you'll see probably in a time lapse in a little. Okay then, so first thing we've got to do, and probably one of the most important things, is we need to clean the windscreen. So we're going to use our soapy water that we've already discussed, microfiber cloths, and rubbing alcohol. It does have a proper name, but I can't pronounce it today apparently, so hey, I'm not going to bother. So I will put a link on this in the description below. It's great for quite a lot of things, to be fair. It's good for cleaning parts, it's clean for that. It's even good for, apparently it's first aid antiseptic. So you can use it for loads of stuff. It's pretty cheap, it's on Amazon. I will bang a link down below. But I think the hat needs to get turned around, and let's get this thing watched. Roll that time lapse. So okay, you can see windows nice and clean. Like you can see while I was actually doing it, I've got a 4-year-old riding around me, so from really looking down, it's him, not me. So you can see it's nice and clean. When you clean it up, make sure you do clean part of your roof, because when it sticks down, you want it to, you don't want to get any dust or anything, just in case you have to move it around a little bit. You also saw me in that last scene that I placed it on. You can see what I've done with the 2 magnets. They're not essential to the actual job, but it does help. But let's move you over a bit. I need to talk about something else for a minute, so just follow me over here. So on most modern cars like this one, this is a 2015 Tiguan, I believe it's 2015, might 2016. But most modern cars, same with the Audi, the A3 I normally film on, they have rain light sensors on them. So it's really important not to cover these up. Luckily on this car, I can kind of get away with, so if I go round this door, you can see, there we go, you can see, so the actual top of the windscreen. So if I move this out of the way slightly, on this one, the top of the windscreen is just here. We'll actually focus, there we go. So I can actually line up the top of the Sunstrip with that, and it flows well. I got a 200mm Sunstrip for this one, literally for this point. So therefore I can try and not cover up. As you can see, I have covered it up slightly, but it'll be okay, it'll still work nicely. But yeah, that's the main point I wanted to say on this bit. So, next bit we gotta do, we've got to measure, as I said in the last clip, we can use the top of the windscreen for this bit, so it's not as important this next step. But if, like the one I took off the Audi a while ago, it was a lot bigger, can't use that, it's got to be a little bit higher, if that's the look that you're going for. If you were going for one with a logo, decal or something in the centre, make sure you are measuring back both sides to make sure that your actual decal is right smack in the centre of the windscreen, otherwise it's kind of weird. Okay, so we've got to get your tape measure. We're going to measure from the bottom of the Sunstrip down to a point in the car that's the same on both sides. In this one, the bottom of the windscreen is actually visible, so I can just measure from this point down, stick a little bit of masking tape as a reference point there in the centre and on the other side, make sure it's level, and we can get on down here and grab the wife. And in the technique bit, it's definitely a two-man job. So it's going to measure that, make sure that's right. And take it to that point there. Okay. Sweet. So that is nice and level. Let's put ourselves some little marker points on there, make it a little bit easier. Like I said before, don't need it as much on this one, but I'm going to do it anyway because it does help things out. On there. There. So our next job is we get the soapy water. We will take the Sunstrip out of the way. We'll put a nice chunk of water, soapy water, on the windscreen. We'll do it on the back of the actual vinyl itself, and then with the wife's help, with Lucy's help, we will lay it back down, and then I'll get the squeegee out and I'll squeegee it all out. I'll show you that bit in a little bit. But Keats, don't run away yet. Right, hold on. So we've got to climb up. I've managed to get Lucy to help me out in this bit because this part is a two-person job. Let's just move this Sunstrip out the way. In my way. Then nice liberal dose of the soapy water onto the actual screen itself. She got me. Yep, she got me. Right, now we've got to take the backing paper off. We'll put some soapy water on the back of that and then we'll lay it down.
Screaming, fighting, throwing fists. I know I wasn't meant for this. Bruises, scars, scratches and bites. I should have never went there that night. You told me it's what I deserve, and somehow I still never learned.
Make sure microfiber cloth fits down. Let's zoom you in a little bit.
I found a way to block out the abuse. Stayed out of fear and denied the truth. When we first met, you see.
Luckily, with a lot of these cars like the Volkswagen, same with the Audi I normally am on, you've got a nice little lip here where the trim goes over the top. So we don't, hopefully you can see what I'm pointing at. It's down here. So right at the end of the windscreen, so you can actually just push your Sunstrip underneath and makes it a lot easier to find your cut line.
So harmless, but after 6 months, you showed you were heartless. You were always angry, making constant threats, saying hateful things and acting so indifferent. Screaming, fighting, throwing fists. I know I wasn't meant for this. Bruises, scars, scratches and bites. I should have never went there that night. You told me it's what I deserve, and somehow I still never learned. I found a way to block out the abuse. Stayed out of fear and denied the truth. 3 years together, but we were both inching away. I didn't like you, but I chose to stay. Was it self-inflicted harm or forced karma? Or did I stick around cause I was addicted to the drama? Screaming, fighting, throwing fists. I know I wasn't meant for this. Bruises, scars, scratches and bites. I should have never went there that night. You told me it's what I deserve, and somehow I still never learned. I found a way to block out the
I say, guys, that was really easy, as you can see. There are the results. So, like I said earlier, I don't do this for a living, so it just shows how easy of a job this actually is. I hope you've all been good. And please support the page by liking, subscribing, sharing it all and all that lot. Other than that, see you on the next one. We out!